Hello, is this on? Hey there, Eyewear Nation. This is Daniel Brunson, and today I am going to address a frequently asked question that we get that relates to whether or not you can put an anti-reflective coating on Transitions Style Mirrors lenses, or whether Style Mirrors lenses include any anti-reflective coating type elements. And what I'm about to say in this video will apply to any lenses that have a mirror coating, including sunglass lenses. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for being here today. If you're new to the channel, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Now, today we're talking about, can you put an anti-reflective coating on a Transitions Style Mirrors lens? And the answer is, in short, yes, you can. As a matter of fact, Transitions Style Mirrors lenses automatically include an anti-reflective coating. It's a certain type of anti-reflective coating that we call a backside anti-reflective coating. What that means is the anti-reflective coating is located where? You guessed it, on the backside of the lens, the part of the lens that faces towards your eyes. And this is very important because this is a type of coating that will prevent light, which comes in from the sides and the top, from reflecting back into your eyes. And it will also prevent UV light, harmful UV light, from reflecting off the back of the lens into your eyes. And I highly recommend using a backside anti-reflective coating on any sunglass lens, whether it has a mirror or not. And definitely your Transitions Style Mirrors lenses will automatically include this feature. Okay, so now let's talk about, why are you only putting the anti-reflective coating on the back of the lens? Why are you not also putting it on the front of the lens? Well, a Transitions Style Mirrors lens has the mirror coating on the front. And by definition, a mirror is a surface that reflects light. An anti-reflective coating is a thing that's designed to reduce reflections. So these two things are just simply not compatible. The anti-reflective coating goes on the back, the mirror coating goes on the front, and that is why when these lenses are in their clear state, you can see a little bit of that gold reflection, and it's going to show up more or less depending upon where the light source in the room is relative to the angle of the lens and your point of view. So mirror coating on the front, anti-reflective on the back. You can't have an anti-reflective coating on top of a mirror coating. That just wouldn't make much sense. All right, now let's talk about why use mirrors at all, and what are the different kinds of mirrors that you could use. Well, certainly there's a lot of different colors of mirror coatings you can use, but there's basically two basic types of mirrors. There's what we call solid mirrors, and then there's what we call flash mirrors. And the difference between these two is the intensity of the mirror. A solid mirror is going to be very similar to a mirror that you would see in a restroom. You could look into that mirror on your sunglass lens if it's a solid mirror, and you could pretty much fix your hair by that, if only it was a little bit bigger. Now, a flash mirror is still a mirror, but the intensity of the reflectiveness has been dialed down, and a flash mirror is just going to show the reflections, but not quite as much as a solid mirror will. Now, anytime you are making a lens that's photochromic, clear indoors, dark outdoors, like Transitions Style Mirrors, you always want to use a flash mirror. You never want to use a solid mirror for a couple of reasons. One reason being, when the lenses are clear, the flash mirror looks much better. When the lenses are in the clear state, it's not nearly as visible. And in fact, I have an example not only of what I'm wearing. Here's an example of a Transitions Style green mirror, and here's an example of a Transitions XTRActive gray lens. These are both XTRActive gray lenses. This one in my hand here has a solid purple mirror. And the other unwanted effect of a solid mirror on a lens when it's in its clear state, you can kind of see this if I put them side by side. See that yellowy color on this lens here? There's no yellow tint in this lens. That's the solid purple mirror interacting with the light Transitions XTRActive gray base and creating this yellowy kind of color on the clear lens. Where this one, same gray base, but the flash mirror doesn't give you any of that unwanted color shift. So when you look through this lens with the solid mirror in the clear state, everything looks kind of yellowy. The other reason not to put a solid mirror on a transitions lens is it's going to block more of the light, and it may prevent the lens from darkening as much as you would want it to when you're outside. So those are the two types of mirrors, and why we use them. They do different things. One of the things that a lot of us like that they do, you've got cool colors to choose from: gold, green, purple, all these different color mirrors. You can add it to your lenses just to kind of add to the style element, and it really creates a cool style when you pair it with the right frame. But the other thing mirrors do is they block additional light than what a sunglass or a transitions lens would normally block. They're going to block a little bit more light, which is great for light sensitive individuals. And as a matter of fact, a flash mirror is going to block about an extra 5 to 8% of sunlight, where a solid mirror is going to block an additional 10 to 15%. But again, you don't want to use a solid mirror on a transitions lens, only on a sunglass lens. And when you put the solid mirror on the sunglass lens, it's not going to create that unwanted color shift in the lens. So those are the two types of mirrors, and that's the reason why you always want to use flash mirrors on Transitions XTRActive Style Mirrors. So my final thoughts on mirrors and anti-reflective coatings: they're a great way for light-sensitive individuals to block a little bit more light and glare. Just make sure you always use a flash mirror on Transitions lenses. And matter of fact, just pick a Transitions official Style Mirrors color, and they have many great color options, and they automatically include that anti-reflective coating on the back side, which will ensure that you've got the sharpest clarity both when the lens is in the clear state and when it's in the darkened state outdoors. Thank you so much for watching today. Again, if you're new to the channel, please take a moment to subscribe. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. If you have any questions for us, you can leave those down in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.